to increase. And that is called system generating income. And I was always questioning myself, what is there that I can do? And many people have bad perception against direct selling or multi-level marketing. However, when you look at these wealthy people, investors, the leaders of this earth, they're saying direct selling, network marketing is one of the best methods for normal people like you and I can become successful and become even wealthy. And that is because they understand what it means to have a system generating income. Instead of us walking 3 miles a day just to draw water from the well, that's called manual labor. You have to do physical labor to earn money. But what if you set up a pipeline that flows the water, not just to your house, but to yours and to your partners? And I'm going to go to the next stage. So now, why Atomy? There are many things that we can do, but why Atomy? Atomy itself is the proof that we can all succeed with this company. You look at 10 years ago to today. They started with just a piece of paper, A4 paper that says Atomy, and there was a rain leak during the meetings. And 10 years ago, the CEO Hangyo Park, his cargo van was used for Atomy products. And now we have third-party vendor that's delivering products for us. In the United States, it's UPS, right? And 10 years ago, there were just 17 members. But what about now? We have 15 members globally. That's amazing, and it's still growing, right? And we have a best CEO and the best company. If you look at the CEO Hangyo Park bibliography, he's an amazing man. He said the college does not teach how to teach students how to make money. They don't teach about network marketing. So he attained PhD just so that he can write a book, and it's going to be a bestseller, right? And I really cannot wait to read that book. And he has been chosen and selected as one of the top CEOs in Korea. And Atomy has been recently awarded as a company, as top 100 company that people want to work for. And that's incredible, thinking that this is network marketing company. And our company continues to grow to the point where last year we recorded around $1.7 billion in just 10 years. That's incredible. I used to work at so many other corporate American companies, and I know of many other companies. Even after 20, 30 years of their existence, they cannot even get to $1 billion company. And some of the stuff they sell are big machines that cost $300,000. Some of them even cost $700,000. What about Atomy? What do we sell? We sell toothbrush, toothpaste, right? And we have some skincare. How many of those do you have to sell? And how many consumers does Atomy have that we can record $1.7 billion? And that is incredible. If that number doesn't really make you pleasantly surprised, it should. And again, we have 15 million global members as of today. And we are launching in more and more countries. And with the opening of China, our membership spiked up, right? And we currently have 55 global countries that we can register through the global website. And that's incredible because that just shows us that there's so much opportunity. And what about the credit score? What about the financial health? We need to be involved with a company that has a really good financial health. And guess what Atomy does? We operate everything with cash. So we do not have any debt. So the Korean Financial Institute, they gave us 8+ credit score because of the profitability, low risk, and growth potential. We have an outstanding credit. And we also have an amazing partnership with Kolmar Beauty and Health. That is a joint venture between Kolmar, Korea, which is headquartered in the United States. Kolmar's been around for over 100 years, and they have 9 branches across the world. One of them is in Korea. And we also have Korean Atomic Energy Research Institute, which is related to Korean government. So between them, we have an amazing technology that allows us to have an amazing skincare and health supplements and everything else. And we have a righteous marketing plan. We have an income selling. So even if Mr. Jason Kim can make more and more money, but he will be stopped at certain place because of the income ceiling. So that gives all of us a right to earn as well and reach the top. And Atomy does profit sharing. So we have other platforms such as other, Amazon and big shopping malls that we used to shop at. Did you ever receive any type of cashback from them? Because I have not. But what about through Atomy? We get the profit sharing. We share the profit with the company. And I'm going to show you later how much profit the company takes so that we can earn commission as well. And again, as I explained earlier, we are launching more and more countries, and I cannot wait until UK launches, because why? I have members under UK that are waiting to do this business. And awards, Atomy wins awards left and right. So you don't need to try to explain Atomy products are great. Just give it to them or let them just purchase it, because once they use it, they cannot use anything else. That's what happened to me, at least. And we won the Export Tower Award from South Korean president. Atomy, even if it's a network marketing company, it is a global platform company that exports. South Korea lives off exports because it's a small country. They have amazing technology. They have Samsung, Hyundai. They live off the exports. And Atomy is partaking in that journey. What else do we have? Absolute quality and absolute price. And as a supply chain professional, I cannot emphasize enough how important it is for us to have an amazing quality product at a good price. Because even if you have an amazing quality product, if the product costs a lot, then when people have lose their job, if the economy is bad, they are not going to be able to afford those products anymore, even if the products are great. However, what about if the quality is good, but the price is good as well? Then they're going to continue to purchase despite the fact that maybe the economy is good or bad. And as I have mentioned, we have an incredible compensation system where it is profit sharing. And let me explain how it is possible. In 2010, the company spent 36%-ish on making product, not making product, buying the products. So you all know Atomy does not make any product. However, we have a partnership with such as Comar B&H and many other companies around the world through global sourcing, global sales. So Atomy looks for the best quality supplier possible around the world. They had spent 36% on buying the products, and then operating expenses. Look at that. So what happened was, company was spending now companies spending more money on buying the products. Okay. However, the operation expense is going down. And that is incredible, because as the company size gets bigger and bigger, the operating expense is supposed to go up. However, Atomy, the operating expenses are going down. And that's called razor management. And if you look at the profit, it only leaves room for about 10% for a company to take profit. So everything else gets paid to us, right? 35%. So I say, yes, profit is important. However, profit is Atomy's least concern. And again, as I showed you earlier, global sourcing, global sales is a tactic that Atomy uses. And culture of sharing. CEO Hangyo Park emphasized this enough that all our leaders are also partaking in their journey. Like, as I mentioned, life is not about just making ourselves wealthy, but sharing with other people. And the company is frontiering in that, and the CEO is showing us an example. Atomy, as a global company, is going to lead the network marketing companies around the whole world. And as you know, our 3-generation inheritance, we have so much future, so much growth potential, to the point where we can feel confident that the company will take care of our children as well. And it is ready for the future. How many people here have heard about extended reality? We are keeping up with the trend, because even if the company is so solid, like BlackBerry, for example, they did not want to go to the touch screen. So what else? What are we using today? iPhone, right? Everything is touch screen. So unless the company is staying ahead of the curve, we are gonna fall behind the competition. However, Atomy, you can feel very proud that our company is moving forward even faster than anything else. And the CEO said, we're not competing against other network marketing companies. Who are we competing against then? Companies like Amazon, companies like Costco, okay? That is incredible. And we have a personal platform. And I believe that it's going to launch around September in Korea. I'm not sure when it's going to launch in America, but it's going to be your personal online platform. And I even heard that, many of you have hard time signing up the membership, right? Maybe some people are elderly folks that do not have knowledge of how to shop online. Now, they can shop without having a membership ID. And they're still thinking about how they're going to go about with the personal platform. But Atomy, the company, is trying to make our lives easier and easier every time. And through the personalized online shopping mall, you can say, I am really the CEO of this online business. And Korea has what's called as a mall. And I know that it will be launched around the world as well. Yes, it's taking some time. That's why we, from the United States, we have to work harder to increase the market share so that we can have competitive advantage so that the companies like iPhone and Apple or any other companies can have some type of benefit to load and launch their products on Azamall. So all of us need to work a little bit harder, okay? So let's keep working harder so that Azamall can come in. And the advantage of Azamall, it is incredible. The same code. So I screenshot the code of this particular refrigerator. Azamall was selling it at about 10%, around 10% cheaper than the other online shopping mall. And guess what else do we get? We get PVs, right? So you cannot compete against Atomy or Azamall if you're another online shopping mall. I feel almost bad for them because we are going to be dominating the future. We will be able to purchase literally everything you buy through Azamall. And the result is clear. I'm a numbers guy. I want to see the numbers. How well is Atomy doing? We have over 600 Leaders Club members as of 2020. There's people that are earning over $100,000 a year. What about Royals Leaders Club, like Darlene? Over 300 Royals Leaders Club member as of 2020 right now. And she added to another person, right? There's over $200,000 a year. What about Crowns Leaders Club? That's $400,000 a year and above. There's over 60 people right now, okay? And to earn $400,000 a year, if you were working for corporate America, you have to be at least a vice president of a mid-sized company. And do you know how hard it is to climb up that ladder to become a vice president? It is extremely difficult. That is called red ocean. But Atomy, we still have a blue ocean. So we really need to dive in. And if you look at the Imperial Masters and all these leaders, do they look extraordinary? Do they look like a Superman? No, they were just next door neighbor, ladies and gentlemen. Many of them didn't have good education. Many of them were being chased by loan sharks because they had so much debt. They were the people, maybe according to the CEO, that the society was looking down upon. But now they're the true leaders. So we have pay the price now, not later. Don't get into this business when you have to. Do this now because you have a control over your life, okay? So through Atomy, you can have financial freedom, time freedom, and through that, you can also make good friends because you're gonna be sharing a lot. And now, please allow me to share how my Atomy journey was. So here are some of the achievements right now. So as Royal Master Jason Shim said earlier, my journey started when I moved from Boston to San Diego. I committed to do Atomy as an individual business owner. And I finally achieved Sales Master in June 2020. And July 2020 was one of my partners becoming a Sales Master. In October 2020, I became a Diamond Master and Auto Sales Master by February of this year. And my biggest, during the interview on YouTube, Mike asked me, what was your most memorable event in Atomy? And I said, it was when one of my partners became an Auto Sales Master. That was the biggest, that was happiest moment because in Atomy, when you make your partner successful, the success for you happens automatically. And I was the MC of the Success Academy, as most of you know. And then I just got featured on YouTube. And then that was a lot of fun with Mike. So I hope you guys can watch that as well. And for me, the journey, I started as a consumer first. A lady from the church gave me a toothbrush and toothpaste and had me try it. And I fell in love. And I was a consumer for a couple of years. And then So I was a consumer first, right? So you cannot do this business without being a loyal Atomian first. And again, my journey started as a business person when I relocated, and because of my wife's job, right? So that also shows you how uncertain our life is. We may have to move around, and in order to find a new job at a new location is not always easy, right? And I was fighting through the traffic every day, 2 hours a day. And at the new location, my sponsor sent me a gift, kind of like an investment products. They said, Israel, we trust you. You can do this. And that was really grateful on my end for them to go out their way to send me these products so that I can start my journey with Atomy. And there were there were a lot of hardships. But I wrote down, what if I had given up there? Because it took me about 5 months for me to find a partner that was going to do the business with me. That 5 months was one of the longest because I spent a lot of time, but I was not finding a partner until finally after 5 months, I found a partner. And I followed the 8 steps to success. And I cannot emphasize how important that is because that is the roadmap for your success. So if you are not writing down your life scenario, you're not going to succeed because you don't know where you're going. And, you know, one of the amazing things that I can share with you was my Sharemo's master goal was much later than this year, but it happened sooner because of the system. It's the system that you cannot really predict how fast it's going to grow. It's going to grow much faster than you think. So please have faith that the system will take care of you. That's called Atomy system, unlimited binary. When COVID-19 happened, many people said, oh, I cannot do this business because, I can't go out. But I said, what better business is out there than Atomy because of COVID, right? So I used that risk as an opportunity. And my full-time job, thank God, became a remote position. So did I have to drive 2 hours a day? I did not, right? So I was saving so much time, and I used all the time to do Zoom meetings and things like that. So I made a list, and I started inviting everybody. And I rarely had any members under me, but I paid $14.95 to get that better Zoom because it stops you every 45 minutes, right? If you get it for free. But I paid with faith. I have faith that it's going to grow. So I made a list, started inviting everybody, and I did 8 core every day. And for those of you husbands, if you don't like doing dishes, watch Atomy video while you're washing dishes. It's gonna help you. Okay, it's going to motivate you more to wash dishes. And then and I learned first, right? I had to learn first by attending the auto sales semester school, which my sponsors held, and I'm really grateful for that because I learned a lot. So through that, I was able to show the plan, and I learned to follow up with consumers, which I did. And then when someone told me no, I did not take that as a no as an answer. I said no for now. Maybe in the future they're going to come back. And I have many stories like that, and I'm sure most of the leaders can share the same. And continuously learning and educate. So I had meetings and I educated my partners, and they started duplicating me. And that's when my our team started growing bigger and bigger and faster because they were able to duplicate the things that I was doing. So I wasn't the only one working. It was all of us, my partners, were working together. And I cannot emphasize how amazing our company motto is. Cherish the spirit. We do not use people for our own gain. We look out for them as one of the precious child of God. And create the vision. No goals means no direction, right? And that's so important because when times are challenging, you're going to be looking back at your life scenario and be re-encouraged again. Follow the faith. Faith is something you cannot see. When you have fear, don't run away. Go towards the fear and overcome it, not by yourself, with your team, with your sponsor, with your partners. And importantly, serving humility. My sponsor tells me to be humble all the time. Atomy, if you're not humble, you're not going to be a leader. No one's going to respect you. Our CEO himself is so humble, and our key leaders are so humble. So what makes me that I can become more arrogant, right? But here in Atomy, we stay humble no matter how high you go. And I created auto consumers, and I educated auto consumers. We have what's called new course called ADR. It teaches us how to educate consumers and how to get them more involved with Atomy. Even if they say they want to just stay as a consumer, you still educate them. You can still educate them to how to shop, about the products, and you can also educate them how to sign people up. So even if they're a consumer, they can still receive check here and there, right? And through that, through the education and etc., I was able to become a share and loss master with just 700,000 personal PVs. And one of my partners, she became a diamond master with just 300,000 personal PVs. It's because she had many consumers under her that were auto-consuming. And relationship is so important in this business. To your sponsor, please listen and listen. Yes, I know you have a lot of opinions, and sometimes your sponsor may not say the correct thing. Yes, of course, it's okay to have conversation, but you really have to learn to respect your sponsor. Because why? Your partner is going to look at the way you treat your sponsor, okay? So if you don't treat your sponsor correctly, your partner is going to treat you bad as well. So to sponsor, listen and listen, but to your partners, serve, support, and sacrifice. And always remember the baby philosophy that the CEO talked about. And always talk to your partners. Are you in this business for $60 or $100,000 a year? Because the way you register members, the binary system, the way you create your system will be dependent on if you want to just stick with $60 a month or if you want to go far. And continue to learn and always encourage one another. So as of today, I want to proclaim my goal for the first half of the year in 2021 was to generate 2 to 4 sales masters every 15 days. And I was able to accomplish that, thankfully. And for the rest of the year, half of the year, I want to generate 4 to 12 sales master every 15 days. That means I want to continue to be auto diamond to share and roast master again. And midterm goal for me is to achieve Leaders Club by the end of 2021 this year, and then to achieve Star Master by the early next year. And I want my partners to listen, and as well as my sponsors, so that we can plan together because we will work as a team. And my final goal is to become an Imperial Master, of course, by 2030. So final thoughts. Whether you think you can or you can't, you're right. You're right. Attitude is everything. If you want to go fast, go alone, right? Register people the way you want. Don't listen to your sponsor. Get the quick bucks. But if you want to go far, if you want to become an Imperial Master, Crown Master, Imperial Master, together. Enjoy your ride. Okay, do not give up. And again, the company started as a just small office, right? But look at the company now. It's because the CEO of Hangyo Park wrote down the life scenario, had dream, right? And he put the actions into it. I wish all of you success in Atomy, and let's learn from our leaders, and let's serve our partners. My name is Israel Kim Sherman's Master. Thank you very much.
Woo! Wow, Kim, thanks so much for sharing your vision and your goal and your story about Atomy. Oh my God, that was amazing. Let's give him a big round of applause. Wow. Thanks so much, Israel Kim. And I certainly hope you achieve your goals, okay? And also I have a favor to ask you guys, because I'm the first immigrant to US and English is not my mother language, and every time I speak English I struggle. Okay, you guys see me struggling now, okay, right? So I need you guys to be successful as soon as possible and conquer the world. Do you think people who speak Korean in United States has more people than those people who speak English? Or, people who speak English are more than people who are speaking Korean? Which one have more people, right? So people like Israel and people like Sil and everyone, you guys, go for it, make a success and become the star. Like Israel Kim said, it's blue ocean. 200,000, I don't think even 300,000 members in United States as of now, out of more than 300 million population. So that means it's not even 0.1% of the population are members so far. So it is a blue ocean. So don't go to the red ocean, come to blue ocean. I think we learned so many things, but one thing I like from Israel Kim today was don't wait until you have to do it. Do it now. Why not now, right? So let's dive in to Atomy. And I love that. Don't wait until you have to, don't, so many people were forced to do Atomy because of the pandemic, but those people who started earlier, like Darling Kim, oh my God, Royal Leaders Club member now. So happy, so happy. I love to see people are making success, and also this meeting is open for everyone. Just a leader from Florida private message to me. She kind of excused not saying anything to me and getting into this meeting. I said, don't worry, this is a meeting for everyone. I love people making success with Atomy. Okay, so I want you to make a success. So now let's have some time. If you have anything to say about today's meeting, and if you want to make a comment, please raise your hand. Okay, I'm sorry. Probably you're not seeing me. Okay, raise your hand if you want to make any comment. Okay, we have a lot of people. Okay, coming in now. The first person raised the hand was what is it? Alabama Rocket City Center, Indrani. Please go ahead. 1 second, please. Okay. Please go ahead. You can unmute yourself now.
Good evening, leaders, and good evening, newcomers, people here for the first time, and Sharon Rose Master, Israel Kim. Congratulations from the bottom of my heart. It's so awesome to see the success in Atomy in such a short time, and there seems to be a pattern. Usually it's about 10 years or so, that you could really grow. But your story was fabulous. But I do have to ask you a question. You had many, I'm sure you have students in your team, and sometimes students don't make a lot of money, right? So how do you train them or talk them to buy the products?
Yeah, I think that's some people really, as a sponsor, sometimes people are a little concerned to recommend them to buy products just because of their financial situation.
Right.
But as I mentioned earlier, Atomy are daily necessary products that are at absolute quality and absolute price. So Atomy is economy proof. So even if the economy is bad, someone's having financial struggle, I believe that it's something that people need to buy anyways, but at a better price. So I think that when we approach to our prospects, we can be confident and tell them that these are high quality products that you're saving a lot of money on. So there's no reason that we should be, kind of like doubtful when we talk to them, but actually, talk to them in confidence, and it will carry a lot of weight when you speak that way.
Awesome. Thank you so much. And once again, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you for a good question and thank you for a good answer. And one thing I like to remind you, I've been doing this Atomy business for 11 years already, more than 11 years. Let me tell you this. Over the 11 years, Atomy price hasn't changed anything. So that means already Atomy price is getting cheaper as the inflation going on. Atomy price is getting cheaper. So what can beat us? We haven't changed our price for 11 years, and we don't have any we don't have any plan to increase our price as long as our group is getting bigger and bigger. Atomy is getting bigger and bigger, so we are making a bigger and bigger mass production. So this is amazing. It's a virtuous circulation, so it's getting better and better. So if you don't do it now, oh my goodness, you are missing out so much. Okay, so now let's go to the next person. I don't know who was the next person. Let's just go to I'm sorry, Sonny. Next person will be Mike Sajadi.
Hello, all Atomians. Hello. My name is Mike Sijari from Canada. Thank you, Royal Master Jason Shim, for opening this Zoom meeting to all the publics. And again, congratulations, Israel Kim, for achieving your Sharon Rose Master and opening your new center, San Diego Global Center. I'm truly amazed of how you're achieving in short period. And I was so blessed to have you interview in my channel of a one-on-one interview. And I so learned a lot from his answer. And then also he was a truly humble leader that I really look up to. Thank you again, Royal Master Jason Shim, and thank you everyone.
Thank you, Mike.
Well, actually, I saw the interview that you're doing with Israel Kim, so it was amazing. I loved it. So.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
Yeah, okay.
I can't wait to have you.
Invite your partners to our Zoom meetings. We are having a monthly Zoom meeting every month. Someday, I want to invite you to our Zoom meeting, okay?
Oh, so thank you so much.
Get ready. Yeah. Now, let's go to the next person. Sonny Son, please, yeah, welcome, Sonny.
Hello, hi, how you doing? Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity to congratulate Sharon Rose Master, Israel Kim, and I admire him, and I respect his achievement, and the way that he was carrying himself, as humble as he is, even with the such achievement that he has shown in such a short period of time, and all he is doing was following up and utilizing the Atomy, superior Atomy systems that he is glued to it. And also he is making himself a great original duplicate so that he could duplicate his proteges on his partner's group. And I'm sure that as he mentioned today, the 8 steps to success was critical, and I have learned a lot. I met him. I had an opportunity to meet him in person a few months ago, which was a really great deal. I will tell you, Israel, I am right behind you. I am working like a crazy with the 2 flowers on my head these days. And I'm getting a special teaching from Mr. Jinchun Kim, which is a Star Masters. So wait for me. I'll be right behind you. And thank you. And congratulations again for your success.
Wow, that's such an encouraging to each other. Oh, you know, I love competition. Okay, thank you for your good comments, Sonny Son. Let's go to the next person, but you know, I don't know who was first, but let's go to a person who are all the way from India. Oh my God, I'm surprised. Are you from India? WTI's Saroj? Can you Saroj, you are on now.
Yes. Myself, Saroj Kumar Malik. Good morning to you, sir, Jim sir, and Mr. Israel. I am Saroj Kumar Malik from Puri, Odisha, India. I am retired from the Air Force. Since the last 20-30 years, I am working with so many networks. Lastly, I got Atomy. Atomy is the best company in the world. I loved it. Atomy is the life for me. I am 68 years, but 101% I'll work up to last with Atomy. I will be successful through my downlines. I will help maximum people. My uplines are Mrs. Pooja Mittal, Ankita Agrawal, Mr. Bhisham Chauhan from India, Sales Master, and so many other leaders are there in India. Thank you, sir. You have given me opportunity to talk with these mass people, all max leaders. I loved it. Thank you. This first meeting in America. Thank you, sir. I salute you all. Thank you.
Thank you very much for coming up and speak to us. Thank you. And
Thank you.
congratulations coming from all the way from India. Wow. Isn't it amazing that we could meet all people from all over the world? Wow, that's amazing. Now, let's go to the next person. He's been waiting for a long time already. Let's go to Sir Didier, Sharon's master. Sir?
Hello.
You're on.
Hi, I'm here. Thank you, Jason. First, I want to say to new Sharon's master, Israel Kim, big congratulations. It's so exciting to see your success, especially your humility, the determination that you brought. Boy, you had that earlier in your life, but you applied it in Atomy. And for me, and I think for all of us here who've been here for a while, we're so encouraged that you applied the system and were so successful and moving so fast. So really a big heartfelt congratulations to you, all the big success. Go forward to Imperial Master. We don't care if you're way ahead of us. Keep going. And I also want to say a special congratulations to our new Royal Leaders Club, our very own Darlene Kim. Another example. I remember Darlene, right? Didn't have any English training. She was the only English speaker I heard at the beginning, a little Bergen Center Royal Master Jason had. And the thing was about Darlene that I can say, and we should all do, is she never gave up, right? Even though there was no system in America. Jason was the system, right? And a few people. So Darlene, again, a big congratulations. I think that's the other lesson for at least me and hopefully all of us, is that if you keep in it and keep with the grit that I think everybody says, keep at it, somehow the system will happen. People will come, right? And we all do it together. So again, congratulations to both World Leaders Club, Darlene Kim, amazing, 200,000 a year, and especially Sharon Rose Master, Israel Kim, you did it, man. Keep going all the way. Quick, quick, quick.
Wow, so energetic. Thank you very much.
Okay, you know what? I was thinking of putting Sir Diego to be our MC because he's amazing. He's just amazing. Keeping the vibe up. And, Sir, I need you to be an MC really soon so that I can retire, right? Thank you very much for amazing.
Of course, Jason, Royal Master, of course.
Thank you. And let's go to the last person. I hope you more people raise their hand, and I'd like to hear more from you guys. So don't be shy, all right? Don't be shy. Raise your hand and give us your comment. If you know how to raise your hand, like the last person who's raising her hand. Let's go to Wenda from Florida. Wenda, you're on now.
Hi, how are you guys? Thank you for today. We have a so lucky time to listen to Kim. So I have listened to him for a few times. It just really to me, encouraged me. And one, I heard he talking about saying, people say no, or member, and they say no, and say, this is a very good chance, and they say, tell them, say, okay, for now, but in the future, yes. So this is a very good encouragement. So because we always made a mistake and always say, okay, she say no, or we just say move forward, just forget this person or don't want to bother them anymore. But never encourage me have to, continue to follow up those people even they say no, and don't give up. And then one day maybe less than one is the best partner. And then have another chance to talk about he remind us is that Atomy is open in priority, and whoever's member, you can get 10% off. This is a very good chance to talk to people so that they can join and have a chance in the future. So that's very, very nice. And today we hear the information from him. Thank you. appreciate everyone.
Okay, thank you for sharing amazing comment. Wendai, of course, we are opening Azam Mall in Korea, and they have a great deal almost every day, and they are selling almost, you know, a lot of things like from electronics, to fashion, books, jewelry. Oh my God, you name it. So amazing products with a great price. So if we keep growing and big enough to have Azam Mall to us, you know, whatever you're buying from regular websites, so-called like Amazon. Anybody heard about Amazon? If you're still buying from Amazon, you could buy from Azam Mall, and you will be getting better deal and get PB too. Okay, that's amazing, right? So basically, we'll be selling everything people are selling outside, but just wait. Okay, it's not gonna happen over the night, but it's gonna happen for sure. I certainly believe it. You know, when I started Atomy 11 years ago, we had only like 11 products. How many products we have now? Oh, you know, those 17 people who started like 12, 13 years ago, they had only 2 products. How many products they have in Korea right now? You know, oh, amazing, thousands. Okay, now let's go to Sharon Lee, Sharon Rose Master, the beauty one. Okay, let's go to Sharon Lee, Sharon Rose Master. You're on now.
Thank you, Jason. Can you hear me?
Yes, of course.
Thank you. First, I want to say congratulations to our Star Master, Daring. Thank you for all your encouragement and then all your vision speed in our group. And then congratulations for your big success to Royal Leaders Club. Also, I want to say congratulations to Israel Kim. You are amazing. Your speech is really motivating for me and my team. You know, I watch your video so many times and I learned so much from you. Thank you so much. And I'm pretty sure we're all going to be successful in Atomy. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you, Sharon Rose Master, Sharon Lee. You know, everybody wants to congratulations to Israel Kim and Darling Kim. And, you know, that's amazing. You know, if you make a success, a lot of people can applaud, you know, give you applause, you know, to the whoever they are, even though they are not your line, they are not your sponsor, they're not your partner, but still we are all congratulating to each other. That's amazing, isn't it? Now, yes. You know, Adams, you know, if you don't turn on your camera, I couldn't see you are raising your hand, but I happened to see, but I forgot.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, please turn on your camera so that I can see you. Okay.
Yes, I did earlier, but then you moved on to another speaker, so I thought like, oh, I guess we're done with Israel Kim asking the question. But yeah, I would like to ask a question if he's still in the meeting.
Oh,
I'm still here.
Okay, so I know you've said in detail about how you've grown from January 2020 all the way to now that you are a Sharon Rose Master. But in a nutshell, how would you describe your growth? How did you? I'm trying to formulate my question. What was the biggest contribution of your success, your massive success from January 2020 to now to get to Sharon Rose Master in such a short time? And by the way, you're such an inspiration. Your accomplishment is inspiring all of us. And I really appreciate the way I'm always excited when you come on to the meeting because we learn a lot.
Oh,
you're also a very good teacher.
Thank you for your kind words. Yeah, I don't think there's a secret to success, honestly. But as I mentioned, 8 steps to success was a big deal for me. Having the clear goals so that I don't give up along the way. I think I definitely have to thank my sponsors and the leaders that have paved the way in the United States. Like they said, they didn't even have that many products in the beginning and their shipping fee was so much higher. And they didn't quit. If they had quit, then we wouldn't be here today. But because they didn't quit, they kept going. For all of us, now they paved the way and it's much easier for us to do the business. And especially with the Zoom meetings and the system that Mr. Jason Shim, Royal Master has, as well as many other leaders and my direct sponsors, it was possible. And now the most important thing another important thing for me was finding that partner. It took me about 5 months to 6 months to find a partner that really good at. And guess what? She was better than me in finding consumers. So I think my huge success